Hey everyone, this is Mr. Steigner, the teacher for Music 110, and I thought I'd help you out a little bit with some of the concepts we've been studying in class. So this is the piano keyboard. You'll notice that there are 2 black keys and 3 white keys, 2 black, 3 white, all the way through the keyboard. Between every black key and every white key is a half step, or a minor second. So between this note and this note is a half step. Between this note and that note is a half step. Now there are places where there are no black keys. Between an E and an F, and between B and C. So those are half steps also. So again, here are the names of the notes. We have middle C, called middle C because it's right in the middle of the piano keyboard. D, E, F, G, A, B, and here's C again. 1 octave, or 8 notes apart. So, half step between a white key and a black key, or between 2 white keys if they're E and F, or B and C. So the first thing we need to learn is the names of the notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and the fact that these are half steps, etc. Now 2 half steps equal 1 whole step, or a major second. So between C and D is a whole step. Between D and E is a whole step. Between E and F sharp is a whole step, because there's no black key here. So a whole step, 2 half steps, we have to move up to this black key. So between any 2 half steps, that's a whole step. Between D flat and E flat is a whole step. Here's a half step, here's another half step. Now if you take a note and you raise it up a half step, we call that a sharp. So here's F, here's F sharp, here's D. So this would be D sharp. If we take a note and we lower it a half step, we say that that's a flat. So if we take an A and we go down a half step, A flat. Or if we take an E and we go down a half step, there's an E flat. Now, we can call any note by 2 different names. So here's a G flat. There's a G flat, half step below G, but it's the same note in sound as raising an F to an F sharp, and we call that an enharmonic. So in sound, F sharp is the same as G flat. If I just played that note, you wouldn't know which I meant. It's the same sound.